this is Pints and Pages. I'm Nick.
I'm Brad.
I'm Levi.
And we are going to discuss the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame tonight. And we have a special guest. His name is Rob.
Hey.
And we're going to discuss the inductees for this evening because it's tonight, Friday, November 3rd. And we're going to talk about the people that are in, the people that should be in, maybe the people that are going to be in later, or and maybe the people they missed. So we're going to have just a general music discussion tonight, which should be fun. That's why we brought Rob on, since he's the local Logansport music expert.
I want to go that far.
And we are going to just talk about music tonight. So I'll start with tonight's inductees. So tonight on November 3rd, the inductees are Kate Bush, Sheryl Crow, Missy Elliott, George Michael, Willie Nelson, Rage Against the Machine, and the Spinners. I won't get into the other ones. Those are the performers that are getting inducted. Obviously, the ones that I have the most knowledge of are Rage Against the Machine, George Michael, Missy Elliott, Sheryl Crow, a little bit of Willie Nelson. Kate Bush is Stranger Things. That's the only song I know. I'm sure she's got more. The Spinners are old 60s, 70s hip hop. It seems like doo-wop, maybe. And so I don't have any experience with that. The one I have the most experience with is Rage Against the Machine.
I think they're soul music. I think that's what the Spinners is soul.
Soul?
Yeah.
Is that what they call it?
That's what it was, yeah.
So Rage Against the Machine is the one I have the most experience with. So I saw Rage Against the Machine at Deer Creek Music Center, which is now Ruoff, in 98, maybe?
Before I was born.
With the Wu-Tang Clan. And they were fantastic. So that is my extent of like seeing live shows of these bands. I've never seen Willie Nelson or George Michael. I'm obviously familiar with their music, but so what do you guys think of the inductees for this year?
It's kind of a weird mix of people.
It is a weird mix of people. For sure.
I don't know if we're being called the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I think the only rock and roll there is the Rage Against the Machine. I know you brought up before the podcast that last year they inducted Dolly Parton and Eminem.
Yeah.
Then it shouldn't be a part of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame anymore. We need to find a new location for these things if we're going to add other genres into it.
I think, and that's an interesting part. I was hoping we get to that later, but we're going to get to it early.
Well, Kate Bush would arguably have been pop music at the time.
Yeah, Kate Bush and Sheryl Crow.
Sheryl Crow sang with Kid Rock. Okay, so she's got her.
That counts.
She doesn't put your picture away.
I'm pretty sure it was Sheryl Crow that sang "Sweet Child of Mine" that she did that.
And she did that cover.
She did that cover and pissed everybody off.
She did.
So I don't understand why they're not like raging against her machine right now.
But to be fair, I mean George Michael is an interesting choice for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I don't know. There's some.
My question is Wham in there? Is Wham in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I don't know. At what point does... I would have to say George Michael is definitely soft rock.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Listen, I just did it as fast as
I got
sir.
No.
They're not. They've not
They're
been
not.
considered.
They're not.
They're eligible since 2008.
They are, but they didn't get in. So to me, Wham was more... It was definitely pop rock.
Yeah.
George Michael was, I guess, would be pop rock.
Whatever, like romantic saxophone music.
Yeah.
Romantic saxophone.
Is Chris Isaac a category? Because that's what like that.
Careless
Wicked Game.
Careless Whisper.
Yeah.
That's like the George Michael version of Wicked Game.
So, like, yeah, that would be, you had, it was funny because today doing my, not really research, because I didn't do anything that we're going to ask Levi to do, like look things up, but I did pull up YouTube, like 2023 inductees songs, and George Michael's songs that popped up were Faith and,
Last Christmas.
no,
Surprisingly.
it was Faith. Yeah, pull up George Michael songs.
No, it's just songs.
Just songs. George Michael songs. Yeah,
Careless
there you
Whisper. That's gotta be
go. No, it was
Right there at the top.
it was
Wake Me Up Before You Go. That's a
Wham song. Yeah, hit and show more. So it was Faith, and it had something to do with love or sex. I want your sex.
Okay.
That's what it was. It was I want your sex, and it was Faith. Those were the two songs that popped up. Sheryl Crow was that one where she talks about drinking a bud in the morning.
Oh,
What is that?
We've all been there.
Santa Monica Boulevard.
Something like that.
Yeah. And it's interesting because
Oh no, all I want to do.
all I want to do.
Yeah. Let's have some fun. Yeah.
And if it makes you happy, those were the two songs that popped up.
know.
This would be the only Sheryl Crow song I know would be Real God.
From Cars.
From Cars. I'm a child.
That's amazing.
And it's funny because they played like the George Michael songs and then the Sheryl Crow songs, and then it went right into "Killing in the Name of" by Rage Against the Machine. Yeah, I don't really
rock and roll.
Yeah, it was weird because to me, Rage Against the Machine is real rock and roll.
Mhm.
Now, to somebody that's 10 years older than me that's sitting downstairs, Sheryl Crow might have been real rock and roll. But to me, it was like Rage Against the Machine kicked in, Killing in the Name of, and Renegades of Funk were the two songs they played for Rage Against the Machine. And
The way I look at it is if at least one of their songs doesn't have a heavy guitar riff and make me feel like they're saying "fuck you" to me, it's not rock and roll.
I know, and that's a problem that I have because, and that's one of the things that I wanted to bring up in this. So I'll bring it up early, and that is the fact that, like, I've been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I've wandered through, and I've looked, and like, it bothers me that there's no like death metal version. Like, there's a rap section, and there's a doo-wop section, and there's like there's Elvis, and there's
section.
but there's no like, to me, like King Diamond, and
That's because it's like it's always been critically
like the godfathers of like
outcast
heavy metal, and Black Sabbath is in. I'm sure Judas Priest is in because they got in 22. But like there's no like real
Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath, Slayer, Scorpions, Megadeth, who sucks, Judas Priest, Anthrax, Dio, Alice in Chains, Soundgarden, Smashing Pumpkins.
Soundgarden is in.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I typed in bands, heavy metal, rock and roll Hall of Fame from sources across the web. Motley Crue, Motorhead, Pantera.
Duran
But it says
Duran is
Motley
heavy
Crue
metal.
since
Duran is heavy metal. That's all I
it's
Pixies and the Smashing Pumpkins are in there too.
Pixies are not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I can tell you that.
I was
right
just saying, well, then
There's the top 10 metal snubs. The Slayer's not in. Metallica's not in, are they?
I thought
No, they got in late.
Iron Maiden's there.
I was gonna say Lars was just running.
Of course, Ozzy is.
Ozzy, Dio.
Is Ozzy in
Motley.
the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Motley Crue's in it.
Is Ice-T hosting the whole event?
Motorhead.
He might be tonight.
Slayer.
Because either that or he's been talking for like 20 minutes.
He might
Apparently
be.
Slayer is in it.
Slayer is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They're not. I can tell you right
I
now.
don't understand that.
They're not. They're not. There's no way.
God damn it! If I can spell.
No, still not in there.
Awesome. So nobody can give an actual good list of who's in it and not in it.
Okay, Slayer, even though they've had 6 gold records and are considered one of the metal's biggest, or one of metal's big four, the band hasn't made it into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
They've done some categories.
Yeah.
The one I was looking at earlier had like alphabetical order, like all the bands. It was on the site.
Tom just accepted his award.
Tom who?
Hiddleston?
Bro.
Oh, is he the only one there from Rage?
No, they're there. He's just the one that got up on stage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like Blondie's right there, and I don't consider her like fucking roll.
Okay. Yeah, right.
Sorry, what? I love Blondie. Don't do that. I know. Don't get me wrong. I love Blondie, but I don't consider that rock star.
Yeah, it's funny because you gotta consider what you think is rock and roll. They're not in.
I know. I was just typing it.
Yeah,
It's their
Slayer's
website.
not.
I have to make sure.
Yeah, Slayer's not.
Is there any other questions we have since I found where I
Slayer's
can
not.
find the list?
Yeah, Slayer's not in. So, go back to the beginning, the A to Z
Son of
list.
a bitch.
So ABBA is in.
Aren't they like Swedish
Yeah.
pop?
That's disco.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
straight up disco.
AC/DC, Aerosmith. I mean, there's just wildly weird. Joan Baez is in the Rock and Roll Hall of
The
Fame.
Animals. I consider the Animals rock and roll.
So I guess
The Beatles, of course. That's
So-
rock and roll.
The Beastie Boys.
the Beastie Boys. So I
Absolutely.
guess what would you guys consider
Is
rock and roll? Like, what do you? I mean,
I gave you my classification.
yeah, I know. Like, if it doesn't say "fuck you," then Black Sabbath.
I didn't say I had to say fuck you. I had to feel like they were saying.
I always look at it this way. What does the artist call themselves when they get on stage?
Mhm.
That's what the fuck they are.
Right.
It's like, what do they call themselves? Half of the people getting inducted, or all the people getting inducted tonight, have never called themselves rock stars.
I was gonna say it, but with that
Besides Rage Against
The only ones that would be Rage Against the Machine.
I would
That's
say
it. That's
with
it.
your classification of what do they call themselves,
yeah.
every modern day rapper is now a rock and roll rock star. Then, because that's what they call
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah.
No, I think you gotta have some success, but you gotta have guitars, drums, and bass in there, and vocals.
Yes.
And to be fair, most of them do.
Well, see, here's the thing.
Kind of.
They
Sort
don't
of.
call themselves rock stars, but they call
I mean,
themselves
Sheryl
rappers.
Crow's got all
Yeah, that is
true.
That's
Except
not-
for like personally,
I take that back.
They call himself a rapper.
He's a musician.
Then you gotta be you gotta be a people dude.
Yeah.
That's how you play.
If they didn't start out touring in a van,
Can't be a bunch of shitty women. So
it's like comedy. It's just we can't do comedy. The courage and frustration.
Why not Dick Clark here?
By the way, I'm kidding. I don't actually mean that.
well, that was awesome.
My name is Nick Savini.
Bonus Pints is a craft beer and wine spin on the Classic Arcade, located at 422 East Broadway in beautiful downtown Logansport. Bonus Pints is the anchor of the Bonus Building on the corner of Broadway and 5th Street. They have all your favorite classic arcade games and both classic and current pinball machines. Every Wednesday is trivia, and every Thursday and Friday there is live music. Come and bring your friends. The food, the music, the games, and the people. There is something for everyone at Bonus Pints. Dick Clark is on the list, and that's kind of scary.
Is he a musician?
No.
I only know of him from you guys making fun of that dude.
Yeah. Yeah. I know, right? Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
Dick Clark.
He's a fucking that's a parade rock star.
It's a great rock star. Well, I mean, the last couple of years, it was like, I Dick Clark, rock and geese. So,
They really need to just change this to like Celebrity Hall of Fame.
It's kind of
Honestly.
like it's not really the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's kind of like just the Music Hall of Fame.
Is
Yeah.
Simon and Garfunkel on here? Because that's another. I don't consider them rock and roll, but
Oh, I'm sure they're on.
they're like
They gotta be on.
Earth, Wind, and Fire is there. They are. You passed them.
Oh, did I? Did they go?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh. Yeah.
For this,
Does that say Jelly Roll? NWA is in here.
hey, that's good. Nirvana is.
hey, what does that stand for?
Nice men with attitude.
No. Ninjas
Public
with,
Enemy?
ninjas with attitude.
Public Enemy, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
REM, the Rolling Stones. Come on.
I mean, yeah, Rush. I mean, that all makes sense.
Sex Pistols.
Okay, honestly,
Paul Simon, Simon and Garfunkel.
yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Tupac Shakur
Paul-
doesn't make sense.
well, I mean, Tupac makes sense only because he really didn't die. And there's nothing more rock and roll than faking your own death.
All right.
So, I mean,
Wait, you're telling me Tupac did? I'm taking you down this rabbit hole.
so
you
Tupac,
need to, you. I need.
He's on an island with Kurt Cobain.
yeah, Tupac,
And-
Kurt Cobain,
No,
Biggie,
Kurt Cobain-
and Elvis Presley
Kurt
are all
Cobain
selling
is
pretzels.
dead because
on
his wife
on
and Dave
Costa
Grohl
Rica.
fucking killed him because Dave Grohl was tired of being a drummer and wanted to be the main front man of the band. And Courtney Love
listen.
just was tired of overdosing all the time. I like when they had their child.
There was a time I really thought that Courtney Love might have had something to do with it. I'm not so sure now, but I absolutely positively sure Dave Grohl had nothing to do with it.
So you take it back.
Listen,
Okay, so Courtney Love. Yes, Dave Grohl. No, that's where we're.
listen. I'm gonna forever.
This side of the table.
I'm
That's where we're at.
forever. I'm gonna forever hold my theory that Dave Grohl was jealous about not being the front man and took him out and made food.
What if it was Chris Novoselic that took him out
Oh,
because
shit.
he wanted to focus on his political career?
No, that's not it.
That's more plausible than
I would
Dave
just
Grohl.
say, yeah. I mean, I would say that's more plausible.
It's
but
more
I've seen-
plausible that
I've
a
seen the-
politician kills somebody.
I mean,
than
yeah,
a drunk.
politicians kill everybody. So just it's kind of like don't be Hillary Clinton's best friend because
Yeah.
they all fucking kill themselves.
Yeah. Either kill themselves or sleep with small children in the back of pizzerias.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So this is how podcast people disappear.
That's fine.
I'm not saying anything.
We only have like 5 people.
They wouldn't even let me get into
They got
conspiracy
fun.
theories with the Halloween stuff. They wouldn't even let me go down that rabbit hole.
We would not let it go down.
Have you guys heard Hole?
Yeah, I've seen Whole Life.
Did you?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
always wanted to. I love Hole.
I'll just say I do not.
Like
know that.
everybody hates Courtney Love. I love Courtney Love.
I totally love Whole.
Yes.
I love Whole.
Yes.
So
Which one?
totally opposite. So
Which one's your?
Hey, God damn it.
So I Lollapalooza 97. I saw Sonic Youth and Hole.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet you saw a lot of
I saw Sonic Youth and Tucked a Hole. So
But no, how was that? Was she like? Were they great?
yeah, no, they were good. They were the headliner. They were good. Yeah, Courtney Love. Yeah, they were great. Yeah,
That was so.
the holes were great. Matter of fact, I think she really honestly did show a couple on stage.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
put it fast.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
she did.
Tom Waits. I don't think that's rock and roll, but he's great.
So 96 Lollapalooza, I saw the BC Boys and Smashing Pumpkins.
That is still one that I will always
And,
be jealous and pissed off that I'll never
BC
be able to
Boys
see
are in the
BC
Rock and Roll
Boys.
Hall of Fame,
Yeah.
and I think they deserve that.
Well, yeah,
Smashing Pumpkins aren't, though, I don't think.
I think so. I don't know for the
Sister Sludge, Carly Simon, Sex Pistols.
I didn't see.
No Smashing Pumpkins. That makes sense.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Like, I got a question for you three youngins. And that is, what like, do you think that you'll ever see bands like, and I'll pick popular bands like Panic at the Disco, Fall Out
I
Boy.
can see Panic.
Like, do you think that they'll end up
I
like
could
falling in reverse?
I could see okay, weird out there theory. I could see Falling in Reverse being like one of the first modern day like emo metal bands to get in
I don't
because they are.
I think
because
that,
they
I
are
think the
popular
first,
enough with enough of the.
I think the first emo band that'll get in will be Fall Out Boy.
That's why I said emo metal band. But yeah, I think
already in, bro.
Yeah,
the Cure's already in.
Well, but do you consider the Cure emo or goth?
No, I consider them goth.
Because a lot of people
Is
consider
there
them
an
goth
in there?
and not emo.
Echo.
Because I thought I saw
Echo and the
Yeah.
Bunny.
No,
Gen
no,
X
no,
and
no, no.
millennials, same fucking thing. Goth and emo, it's the same thing.
It is. It really is. Goth and emo is pretty much the same exact thing.
At this point, yeah.
Yeah, grunge and Gen X. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's the same thing.
It's just somebody wanted to be a little bit different and they tried to come up with a different name.
What's the other band that was not the Cure, but it started with a C? The Cult.
Yeah.
The Cult. They're not. They're in. The Cure's in though, right?
Yeah,
As far as like more modern bands getting in,
The Cult.
I think there's an age like requirement. Like the band has to be so old, has to sell so many records,
There's a
and like
Is there
Yeah.
something like that? Like it surprises. Like I don't think like Soundgarden, so Nirvana's in, but I don't
Musicians
think
become
like
eligible for induction to the Hall of Fame 25 years after the release of their first recording. The foundation's nominating committee, made up of rock historian, selects nominees each year in the performer category, who are then voted upon by an international body of some 500 rock experts, who I won't call rock experts.
probably not. But so like Nirvana's in, but what about Alice in Chains, Soundgarden, Pearl Jam?
Well, Soundgarden's in.
Yeah,
Is Soundgarden in?
Soundgarden's in. Alice
Alice
Cooper.
Cooper is in. Is Soundgarden in?
Yeah, the Soundgarden.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
No, that was from that other list.
Is Pearl Jam in?
Well,
No. Oh, yeah, they are. 2017.
yo, Lamb of God's eligible.
Are they?
Yeah.
all right. I need Lamb of God as
We need to start a petition.
yes,
Lamb of God.
because you could consider them. I mean, they're not as heavy as some of the death metal, but you could almost put them at that bridging point.
Well,
It's
here's the problem with Lamb of God. Lamb of God cannot make it in if Slayer doesn't.
I would agree with that.
Slayer's got to go in first.
Yeah,
Like if Metallica is Megadeth in,
Yeah.
yes, because they're garbage.
because they're garbage. I don't think Megadeth is in, are they?
Yeah.
No.
No.
You gotta spell it right.
Metallica is in, right? Yeah, because Jason Newsted.
When did they get it?
You're not even gonna spell Metallica right. No, I knew shit.
I knew it was two L's, but I was like, I'm not doing this again.
So Metallica's in, but Megadeth is not. Anthrax isn't in. The big four of like speed metal
Well, yeah, the band.
Anthrax is
was Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer, and Anthrax, and the only band that's in is Metallica. And before you go down the road of like Lamb of God,
Chelsea Grin, Whitechapel.
you've got to put Slayer, Anthrax, and Megadeth in.
I would,
Just have
I would agree with that.
You just have to. And I'm not so sure that like bands like Korn
Yes.
and Zombie don't belong in before some of those too.
I think
Especially
Zombie.
Korn.
I think
Korn's
Zombie
been out for
expedited to the top.
I
That's
think-
for his live performance.
I think Korn does. I think Korn needs. I mean, Korn's been. It's 30
Okay.
years.
Oh yeah.
So Lamb of God was 90.
And I mean,
Slayer's 81. Anthrax was 1752. Apparently.
I think that's the wrong
Before they
Anthrax.
discovered
That's the wrong Anthrax.
That's the killer Anthrax.
Was that the Killer Bees album that came out in 1752? Scott Ian is one old motherfucker.
Anthrax was 81 also.
81.
Yeah.
Slayer and Anthrax were 81. Megadeth would have been 80, what, 6?
80.
Because Metallica was 83.
Yeah.
And Dave Mustaine was in the original Metallica.
I thought Metallica was like 82.
Yeah, but Dave Mustaine was in the original Metallica, and then he got kicked out after the first 2 albums, Kill 'Em All and Ride the Lightning.
Yeah.
Because my favorite Metallica song is Ride the Lightning, and Dave Mustaine sings it.
83 for Megadeth.
Okay. All right. I was thinking it was later than that, but that makes sense. So, I mean, they're all eligible,
81.
and they're not in. And that's fucking wild to me. It's just fucking crazy.
You think Manson would ever make it in?
Oh, Pastor Manson needs to make it in.
Marilyn Manson?
Is 9 Inch Nails in?
I doubt it. Right. 999. Yes.
Yeah, they're in there.
Class of 2020.
2020.
I still missed my only time to see 9 Inch Nails.
If 9 Inch Nails is in, I think Manson's got a shot.
I could see that.
One of the best albums ever made was Portrait of American Family. His first one. His very first album.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But I don't know. That Hollywood was like fantastic.
Yeah, and his second one, Mechanical Album, or Mechanical Animals, that was a good one. That was
I'm
a good
really bad with his album names.
one. Yeah. Portrait of American Family and is still one of my favorite songs is Lunchbox from Portrait of American Family.
I know it's not like very popular, but Eat Me, Drink Me is actually. That's like emo Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, it is. It is.
What about Missy Elliott?
Oh yeah. So we're gonna switch topics to Missy Elliott because she's on.
They're doing
So Super Duper Fly. So here's my thing. If Eminem is in, Missy Elliott absolutely fucking deserves to be in Rock and Roll.
I definitely agree with that.
Period. If you're gonna let Eminem in, I think Missy Elliott was just as groundbreaking, if not more so, than Eminem was.
Honestly, I feel like she's more prolific than most male rappers. It's fucking
absolutely during that period of time. Absolutely.
Well, and who do you remember out of all of them?
Missy Elliott.
Nobody remembers the fucking half the names of the guys in those groups.
Yeah. But you always remember Missy Elliott, especially.
My dumbass.
Moulin Rouge.
Yeah. Right.
I love that.
Right.
I still love that song.
And she had Get Your Freak On and fucking Super Duper Fly.
It was super cool fucking music.
The videos were amazing. They were amazing. And she could rap like a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
The Rain was a good, and that's Super Duper Fly, but she deserves to be in. Is Mary J. Blige in?
Oh, yeah.
Who?
Mary J. Just put Mary.
That's all. I just put Mary.
No.
Oh, she's not. She's another one that I would put on the level of Missy Elliott. That if you're gonna put her in, I think that like Little Kim, she was not as popular.
Is Busta Rhymes in there?
That would be interesting. What about Wu-Tang? Is Wu-Tang in?
Wu-Tang should be in if we're putting Eminem in there. Negative.
No. Now, see, I would pick Wu-Tang before I picked
Eminem.
I would pick Wu-Tang.
I like Eminem more just because I listen to him more, but I would agree with
I
that.
would pick Wu-Tang before I picked Eminem.
Over cultural relevance, breaking ground, popularity.
If you wanted to go that far, shit, like De La Soul and A Tribe Called Quest.
Both of those sound familiar.
So is A Tribe Called Quest in? There, to me, A Tribe Called Quest and De La Soul are on like they're on the level of like the Beastie Boys to me. Like
what was the other one?
De La Soul. It's not spelled like that
No.
at all.
I
IE space La Soul.
yeah, we're just
Yeah, I'm sure they're not in. They're not in.
26 results.
Yeah, they're not in. Depeche Mode.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
The results
that's
are
kinda cool.
in. You are not in.
Wait a minute, hold on. The Grateful Dead are in?
hold on.
Class of 94.
Why would you not expect the great even
Yeah.
Wait, but here's the thing.
the Grateful Dead
Wait,
does
wait.
not have good
Jefferson
music,
Airplane.
but it is all about their cultural
Jefferson
relevance.
That's what I was
and the
looking for.
The tours that they did in the
Right.
hippie movement they
Yeah,
made.
yeah. No, I get that. I get that.
Jefferson. Yeah, it was originally Jefferson Airplane, and then they changed it to Starship.
Where am I? Oh,
Yeah, they're not even like most of those people aren't even in that band anymore.
Oh, Parliament.
They just came to Kokomo.
Did that say Bootsy Collins?
Yeah.
It did. It did. Bootsy Collins.
He can see round corners, man.
George Clinton was in that too.
Yeah.
Bill
I love
Yeah.
George Clinton.
Yeah, George Clinton in the P-Funk part. Yeah, I think they're in. I think George Clinton's in with the P-Funk.
Parliament Funkadelic.
Is that Clinton?
Yeah,
Parliament
He's
Funkadelic.
just,
Yeah.
I didn't know if he had it by himself or anything like that.
Located at 430. The list is weird.
yeah.
I mean, it just is. And I get it.
I'm
It says the lantern. The lantern is a glowing
I'm
light
just
in a
yeah,
small
for
town.
it being for
They're
it being the
chock
rock
full
and
with
roll
art.
fame, it's a whole lot of non-rock and roll, which I've repeated over and over again tonight. But
I really think Celebrity Hall of Fame. Like that's just leave it at that.
And they should rename it.
Oh, the Eagles are on there.
The Music
and
Hall of
some
Fame.
3D
The Eagles
horror
definitely
decor
deserve that.
that will scratch
Or
your Halloween
since
game.
everything already
Check out
has the
their
name of
Facebook
Rock and Roll
page
Hall
for
of
when they
Fame,
are
just
open
create
and
whole
what
new
new
buildings
items they
for
are stocking
just celebrity and
Yeah.
just
What they
separate,
should do is like separate it out into wings.
or that just make it the
You know, and that makes
Music Hall of
sense.
Fame
Like
with
you walk
different
in and you
wings.
you got hard rock and you got heavy metal and you got rap and you got country and you just separate it out.
So it's gonna be inclusive.
That's what I'm saying. But how long until we get 45 different wings
Yeah.
of the Hall of Fame? Because you gotta have your grunge separate.
I mean,
from your goth
how do you-
separate from
how do
your
you have-
emo.
How do you have the E Street Band?
I don't even know
and-
who that is.
It's the backup band for Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah.
I don't know who
That
that is.
who's in the fucking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is the E Street Band, not him and the E Street Band. It's just the fucking E Street Band. Seriously, Elvis Costello and the Attractions. Like,
ELO.
I mean,
Yeah, definitely.
wait a minute. So just scroll down. And now go back up a little bit.
The Eurythmics?
So the Eurythmics are in. Is Annie Lennox by herself? Because she's a badass bitch.
Yeah.
No, you're gonna have to help me with that one. But
It's just
ANNIE
yeah,
that's what I thought.
LENNOX.
the hit ender.
Yeah.
She is not
Redneck.
Yeah.
other than with the Eurythmics. Yeah, and I mean, she had just as much rock and roll shit as the Eurythmics did on her own.
Yeah. Walking on Broken Glass.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
By the way, if you watch that video, that's John Malkovich and it's Hugh Laurie. I don't know if you
In the video, I never noticed that.
Yeah.
Really?
Both of them, yeah.
Walking on broken glass.
Yeah.
They're both walking on it.
Oh no. They're both like dressed up as like old like Victorian French people.
Really?
Yeah.
Levi's gonna Google it so we can.
That looks like Charlize Theron at first.
It kind of does look like Charlize Theron.
But pay close attention because it's the two main guys in this video.
After we have to deal with the dumbass ad.
Yeah. You want some coffee? No, I don't want no fucking coffee. Here's some coffee. Here's a dog. You want a dog?
Starbucks. I love
Yeah.
the Starbucks.
Hugh Laurie.
Is that Hugh Laurie?
Yeah, that
That's
is
Hugh Laurie.
definitely him.
And
There's that other guy from something else.
From something.
Is that John Hamm? That's not John Hamm.
no, it's not done yet. Let's see Laurie. And then John Malkovich.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think this is back before either one of them were really popular. He might have been popular.
No, I bet you that whole room is stacked with famous people if you looked in the background.
Yeah.
Huh? That's funny. I had no clue that either one of them were in the video.
I still don't know who these people are.
You don't know who John
You ever
Malkovich
watched
is?
Con Air?
Not off the top of my head, and no.
Being John Malkovich? No. What's the new movies that he's in? Like
Oh, you're definitely
with Helen Mirren.
Red.
Red.
He's in Red.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah, with Bruce Willis.
Black and white.
Hugh Laurie is House.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was the dad in Stuart Little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I ever watched Stuart Little, but I have no memory of it.
No, okay. All right. That's fair. Yeah. So, all right.
I'll say with no music, this just looks weird as fuck.
It's a really good song.
It's too bad that we don't have like video. We probably can't. I don't even know if we're allowed to play the music.
No problem. It's such a small snippet that didn't matter. I just wanted to hear what it sounded like.
Okay. There's The Cure. What year did they get in? 19.
19.
Okay.
I don't think The Cure wanted it either.
I remember the Dolly Parton refused.
Neil
it.
Diamond.
Yeah. Yeah, that was.
Fats Domino.
The Doors. Bob Dylan.
Fleetwood Mac.
Foo Fighters.
God, they suck.
Shut up!
That's the first year they did the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh shit, that'd be a big question.
What year was Rock and Roll invented? It had been 25 years after. So the band could be able.
Damn it. The Hall of Fame itself was established in 1983.
83.
Okay.
So what's 25 years
Yeah.
from 83?
Who was rocking it out?
Yeah,
That'd
who
be
was
2008. Yeah, wait.
Huh?
19.
25 years after 19.
No, if they started it in 83,
That'd be 2008.
no,
25 years after?
25 years before
Okay.
83.
Who is the first one?
Yeah, who was the
First
first
winners.
people inducted into the Rock and Roll of Fame?
Drum roll.
Elvis
Elvis
Presley,
Presley, of
James
course.
Brown, Little Richard, Fats Domino, Ray Charles, Chuck Berry, Sam Cooke, and Everly Brothers, Buddy Holly, and Jerry Lee Lewis.
Yeah, I agree with those. Those work.
Those were, I bet Ray Charles never saw it coming.
Little Richard, not so much, bro.
Hey, that fits in because Stevie Wonder is also in it.
Yeah, but he could see it. We all know he could.
We all know he can see that shit's fake.
That shit's fake. That's a new one to me.
So as of February 2021, 338 inductees, the first group.
Sorry, now we're up to like 365.
Yeah. Inducted in 86. So it opened in 83, but they didn't induct their first
I
members
bet that
until
was
86.
boring for like, well, there's nothing in here.
So for 3 years, it was just completely fucking empty.
For
Yeah.
3 years, it was an
Just a bunch of fucking. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm going to say something right now.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
How in the first set was the Beatles and the Rolling Stones not included? At least the Beatles. At least the Beatles.
Because Chuck Berry was from the 50s.
I know, but
That's-
like, you know what I'm saying?
You know, a lot
Like,
of those
you
guys-
open a thing in 86 and you're thinking
Yeah.
the Beatles shit is like huge. how are the Beatles not on that list?
Right.
Because they're obviously they hit the mark.
Wow, that didn't work.
Wait,
out the way.
no.
So when did the Beatles get inducted?
That's what I'm getting to.
2025? I don't think you spelled Beatles right.
You spelled it.
You spelled,
Beatles.
you spelled it like it was a B.
Wait, isn't it their first stuff?
No,
Like the first recordings? Because I think
88.
19.
So 2 years later.
well, I think they actually started recording in the 60s. And
They started
25 years before that, 83 would have been like 56. I think.
But they didn't have the
I don't
stipulations.
think, I don't,
at the
I don't
time.
think
June
Yeah.
6th, 1962 was the first recording of Abbey Road.
Yeah. So
the first
25
ever
years
session.
would be 87. 87. Okay. So they couldn't have inducted
Yeah.
them.
They
in
still
86.
waited an extra year though, because they didn't say 88.
It said 88.
Yeah.
So what was click on it? Does it say what the class of 88 was by chance? Or does it
This
just give
is
you
just gonna
Beatles
go to the
shit?
Beatles. I think I might be able to separate it by class.
I don't give a
Yeah,
shit about
inductee
Beatles.
class.
There we go.
you know what?
Oh.
The
I don't
Beatles
give a
are
shit about
overrated.
Beatles. I don't give-
I was about to like hijack this whole thing and segue into the genius that the Beatles just released a new song, even though half the members are dead.
Well, I mean, they,
I could do that with witchcraft too.
Hey,
I mean,
I
that
could-
makes sense. The Beach Boys, the Beatles,
Yeah.
Bob Dylan, the Drifters, Woody Guthrie, Les Paul. That makes
Old
that's
Lead
great.
Belly.
Yeah, I mean, I was a huge fan of Lead Belly.
I get frustrated with him because every time I go to look for Lamb of God records, there's like 6 Lead Bellies, like 100 times, and I gotta keep flipping past the same ones.
It's a struggle.
Okay, so you were going to talk about the Beatles' new song that they fucking sang.
AI can make anything.
They did not fake it. They've been working on it since like the 90s. But everybody's saying like, oh, it's just AI. They just put it in AI, like popped it out. No, that's not what happened. AI separated like John Lennon's vocals. And so now they use that. And they also had George Harrison who tried playing guitar on it before. So it's actually all four of the Beatles actually playing and singing. So
I'm gonna hijack it.
That-
That is the good side of AI that I would like
Yeah,
to
I
see it
know
continue
exactly.
to be used for, but I hate that.
Because they technically didn't do it.
no, they did.
They technically didn't.
Well,
Because they were
technically-
used from they piece things together from different stuff.
No,
but I
no. No, what happened was back in the 90s, John Lennon was messing around with this song, a demo, and he put it up, never did anything with it. They found it. So then not John, but Paul, George, and Ringo got together and they were trying to do something with it. So they recorded their parts for it. And what ended up happening was it didn't sound good because they didn't have the technology to separate John Lennon's voice. So then they put that on the shelf, and now George is gone too. So Paul and Ringo finished it up now that they've gotten like all the different like technology to get that together.
So
So it's not AI generated or anything like that. It's legitimately.
So they technically made it, but they couldn't actually put John's voice on it because there was background noise.
Back in the 90s, but they started working on the different parts. Like George Harrison, that was for this particular song.
Which this would be the
His
same thing
guitar
that happened in modern day recording,
Yeah.
where you'd go in, have your guitar player lay down the whole part of the guitar,
Yeah.
whole guitar
Exactly.
section of the song. Your singer would go in, sing the whole thing. Your drummer would go in and play his drums. Your bass player goes in and plays the bass, and then the producer takes that and mixes it all together. So essentially, that's
Yeah.
what they did with the Beatles, is just took all of their individuals from that old recording.
Yeah.
So yeah, they still made it.
I thought you were like, oh no, they
And that's the thing
took
that's-
chunks of his voice
No,
and
um,
fucking glued it.
But and that's the amazing thing is the fact that this is legitimately the last time you ever hear them all work on like a song and release it. Like that, you'll never have that again. Huh? I'm sorry for hijacking. How do you not like the Beatles?
I don't not like the Beatles. I don't not like the Beatles. I'm fine.
Because he has to deal with his father, my grandfather, playing it all the time.
No, I don't not like the Beatles. It's just they're
Not your favorite?
not my favorite. I don't like.
I say even-
I don't like the Doors either.
I say for him,
People be like that. I don't like the Doors.
But you,
I'm not.
they can see.
I don't. I'm just learning the rest of them because I can't hear anything.
he can't hear anymore.
All right.
So what I'm hearing is, since he's leaving, we're going to talk about how shitty all these bands are.
I'm not a big fan of the Doors. I'm just not. I'm not a big fan of the Doors. I've never been.
What about Three Doors now?
You know, Kryptonite and Superman. Three Doors Down.
Thinking about it,
Yeah,
because they have not been a thing for a while. What about Creed? Because they just announced their tour.
Creed is not.
There's no way.
Oh,
No way.
Creed is.
You are drunk.
I did. So 2 results. I went, oh my God, Creed cannot be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
But yeah, Kyle is trying to get me to go next year to their
The
tour.
crowd just bought tickets.
Do you know how-
Scott, if you're listening, we are aware that you bought tickets to see
Do
Creed.
you know how fucking expensive these things are?
I don't know, but
My tickets on today was release day, $60 a piece.
I would love to see Finger 11,
I want to see Finger
which is the first band, and then I could care less about the next two.
possibly. Because like every
No, for Indianapolis.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that
It's
was
Finger 11, Three Doors Down, Creed.
All right. I didn't know
Now,
if they had
The
confirmed.
one thing that I would love to do is in April of 2024,
No, I thought you were gonna say 2023.
there is a cruise to the Bahamas with Creed, Three Doors Down, Fuel, Buck Cherry, Vertical Horizon.
Like every reason to jump off of a train.
This is my fiance's like dream concert.
But it would be a dream for Kyla. And that boat would be funner than shit. It would be a party boat the whole entire time. It would be party boat the whole entire time.
I'd
So-
take the mariachi cruise to come.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, okay, Rob's back, so I can't talk shit about the Beatles anymore. Or
Yeah.
the Doors.
Yeah, what about a mariachi band?
Is Jimi Hendrix in?
Better be.
I would think. Oh, it's the Jimi Hendrix Experience. JIMI.
I think
Is it MM?
yeah.
No, it's MI.
Oh no, you're okay. Cool.
It is the experience.
Okay. 92. Okay. Cool. That makes sense. So, at what, so to me, Rage Against the Machine. So, what year did Rage Against the Machine start? So, because it's 25 years, right?
That's just the minimum.
92.
92, November
92.
2nd. So basically,
31 years.
yeah,
Yeah, 31 years. Yeah, that's right.
31 years to almost to the day they're being inducted.
Okay. All right. Located at 430 East Broadway in beautiful downtown Logansport on the bonus level, the second floor of Bonus Pints, is Savini Comics. Savini Comics has all your toys, gaming, and comic needs. We have Dungeons and Dragons. We have Magic the Gathering. We have Pokemon. We have Disney Lorcana. We have Marvel and DC comic books. We have Marvel and DC figures. We have Star Wars. We have wrestling. Come join us at Savini Comics for all your gaming, toys, and comic book needs. So,
Wait, Rage Against the Machine was banned on SNL.
yeah, because didn't Tom Morello's mom come out and say like bad shit about people?
I don't remember.
Well, it's dubbed as the flag incident. So, and I'm gonna assume since they say dubbed and you said bad shit, I can only assume what they mean is
Well, I know that before our show, she like come out and like burned a Walmart flag and said "fuck Walmart."
Well, I mean, also at this point, I wish Rage Against the Machine would go back to being Rage Against the Machine and start burning some American flags again.
Yeah, and they're not really. I mean, they really. Well, they haven't toured since Zach broke his leg on the last tour. So I don't know when they're going to start touring again. But
They need to be not pussies.
well, I mean, he did break his leg.
Do you not remember when we saw Body Count live and their bass player fell off the stage, broke his leg mid song, and continued to play?
Yeah, he did on a gurney as they wheeled him away.
Yeah.
I also
Don't be a
remember
pussy.
watching Weezer and he was in a boot. And I saw Foo Fighters and Dave Grohl was in a boot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah,
also
so
pull videos
Dave
like
Grohl
Black Veil Brides
broke his leg.
breaking two of his ribs and then continuing to scream.
Yeah. I remember Dave Grohl sat in that throne and then Axl Rose borrowed it because he broke his leg. And then had to borrow the throne for the Guns N' Roses shows. So yeah, I remember all that bullshit. So
So in other words, don't be pussies.
right. That
Continue
makes
to
sense.
perform.
That makes sense. Is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame still on, Brad? Or are you shut it
No,
off?
I was trying to look up something else.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
So I wonder if Missy Elliott was the
It's
headliner.
I think so. She was
Really?
the last one. Yeah, she was the last one. I
So it was Rage and then Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
So Missy Elliott was the headliner. That is amazing to me. Because I at least would have thought that they would have given Rage the headline.
You know what's just now clicking into my head? You said his mother came out and burned the Walmart flag.
Yeah.
Why his mom?
There you go.
she's
You part of the band?
support.
What do you think he gets?
So like, have
I
you?
guess.
So do you listen to Octane at all?
No, I don't have Sirius.
So his mom,
Like you.
so he's got like a show on Octane and with his mom, and she's like 98, and you can't understand her. So she's like, and she's like, thanks, Mom. So she just said that Soundgarden was the next band, and it's like, like you can't understand a fucking word she says, but he acts like everybody can understand her. Thanks, Mom. I appreciate that. She said the next band was Soundgarden, and I'm like, bullshit. She fucking mumbled because she's having a stroke in the fucking studio, and you don't even fucking notice.
Listen, at 98, she should be our next president.
Might as well be. It tracks with the age.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, Jesus Christ, you can't pick a president under the fucking age of 75. So anyway, I digress. So I don't even know where we're going from there.
I'm still thrown off by their 98-year-old mother burning a Walmart flag on
Yeah.
stage.
Well, not only did she burn it on stage, but then she was like, "Fuck Walmart," and then
Was that the only part you could understand?
yeah, that was it. That was
She was pretty
Was
clear
that on
about
SNL?
that.
No, it was at Deer Creek.
Oh,
It was
okay.
lines. Yeah. Like she come out and then their videos were all fucking like slaughterhouses that were wrong and shit like that.
Yeah, because
It's
now
all
they stand
political
with the
It
machine.
was all it was all political stuff,
Bunch of
which was
pussies.
and that's what they want to do.
It's always what they've done.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I mean, that's the whole name of the band.
Yeah, the band is, I'm guessing they're going to rage against the machine.
Well,
So
they're raging against it, like up against it,
Yeah.
not like
Nowadays.
not against it.
I just pictured
I'm raging against the machine.
when you did that, all I could hear was, "Oh, Billy!" Like, oh, Billy! Like it was just like, "Oh, Billy!" So yeah, I mean they're totally raging against the machine. That's awesome. So Are we gonna discuss anybody other than Ray? So
Why would we? It's
Yeah.
the only rock and roll band that's
Yeah.
being inducted today.
yeah, I will say this: Willie Nelson may not be rock and roll,
I listen to Willie all the fucking time.
but Willie's
I mean, but
badass.
I was gonna say he does have the same mentality of all
Yeah.
of them: ass, cash, or grass. So
Well, and outlaw.
Yeah,
I mean, he's
he's
a
an
total
outlaw.
fucking outlaw. Is Waylon Jennings in? Because if
that's
he got
spelled like
in,
Waylon's
Dude,
name.
search you gotta
Owen.
Owen.
Yeah.
you gotta search all of the guys. Is Chris Christopherson in there?
K.
Is it K?
Yeah.
With it? Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck spelling Christopherson. Sorry. Just hit Chris. There you. Yeah. No, that's Chris Novoselic. That's a good job. He killed Cobain. What's the other ones?
Well, it's Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash. He's in.
He's in it on his own.
He's got to be in.
Garth Brooks.
Where's the
there's,
body?
there's a better.
Where's the bodies?
Oh, I still need to delve into that. I haven't looked into that.
What, Tom Segura?
You don't know that whole bit?
No, he was
I
telling
was
me about it.
briefly trying
Yeah.
to tell him.
Tom Segura.
Tom Segura
Oh,
discovered that
Yeah.
anywhere he tours, conveniently, like a couple days after he leaves, there's missing women that pop up around the same time. And so he started a whole movement online of commenting under all of Garth's posts, "Where's the bodies?"
Oh my god.
And now makes t-shirts and stuff about, to the point where now Garth has blocked him on all social media and tries to block anybody who starts asking where the bodies are.
The funny part is it's complete bullshit, but Tom Segura has like convinced everybody that it's fucking reality. That if they dig up the land that Garth Brooks's farm is on, that they will find like 400 bodies of missing women.
So he's going to the point where people at his concerts are holding up signs that say, "Where are the bodies?"
Yeah, it's entertaining.
It's the
Just, and Johnny Cash is in, right?
Yeah.
He's got to be in.
I saw him earlier when we were.
Oh,
I can't.
Is Jerry Lee Lewis is in because he was the first
Yeah,
one in, right?
I've seen that on there.
Yeah, he was one of the first ones in. It floors me that Jerry Lee Lewis and Johnny Cash got in and Elvis Presley like way before fucking Willie Nelson.
Mm-hmm.
Because to me, if you're going to let those guys in, like, why do you not let
Yeah.
Willie Nelson in? Like, is it because of his widespread marijuana use, or
Yeah, but you have NWA in there.
is Snoop Dogg in?
No, I can tell you that now. No.
Well, I think with Cash, he wasn't a country singer. Johnny Cash was never a country singer. Now, arguably, his music sounds.
I was gonna say nowadays.
Arguably, once we get a point in the 80s, he became country.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But he wasn't country until then.
No.
Willie Nelson was always country.
Yeah.
Okay, I can go with that. What about what's that one guy?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that one guy. What's that one guy? David Allan Coe. Is he in?
Why? I don't think on any planet he would like. Oh my God.
The street.
No.
Another one worried. You were worried. Hey, just like
David Allan Coe
These street bands.
Oh man. Yeah, I get that. To me though, Willie Nelson deserved to be in before now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before now, you know what I mean? Then you got, so other than Willie and Rage, you got Kate Bush. Now Rob, you complained that you said that Kate Bush had more than one song.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think she did.
Name their titles.
the Red Shoes.
There is no way there's a fucking song that she sang called The Red Shoes.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Pretty sure. See,
The Red Shoes.
Yeah, right there.
My God, it's called The Red Shoes.
Yeah.
I take everything back. Rob knows what he's talking about, and
Yeah, don't talk to me about Kate Bush.
that's why he
No,
runs
Not only
Lotus
is it a
for
song,
music
it's
scene.
an album.
No, I'm going to be completely honest. I did not know who that was until Stranger Things came out, and like I'd never heard of her before.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
But
Sounds like no one.
she's
I knew
actually
the song.
she's actually like really really popular among like
I don't
more
think she made $1 million in her career until they released Stranger Things.
yeah
So do you think her?
exactly.
Yeah.
So here's a question. So do you think that her body of work solidified itself, but it took Stranger Things to get her to that money point
No,
to get her in?
I think
It took Stranger Things
she
to
was
bring her up.
popular, and it's the rock and roll movie Hall of Fame any genre of music
Mhm.
kind of thing. They're just reaching for everything around, and it makes no sense.
But there's so much other bands.
That's it. That's what I'm saying.
There's
All
so
the
many other
people that
bands.
run that are out of their freaking mind.
Because it's voted on by 500 international rock and roll enthusiasts, or however they put it,
experts, yeah.
experts. I'm going to assume that's 500 people that are getting money in their pockets for whoever they vote on.
Click on that last one from people out. Yeah. She made $2.3 million from Stranger Things.
Between
Yeah.
May 27th and June 23rd.
How much did she make off of it originally though?
Like
$300,000.
Yeah, like
Oh, can we do that?
Probably not.
No.
When did that? Wait, when did that?
Take the Red Shoes part out?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Original earnings from what's the song called? Running on the Hills.
put before Stranger Things.
Running up that hill.
Yeah.
Because it was really really popular a long time ago.
It was,
Like
but it
before
wasn't
I was
that
born.
fucking popular.
Like I got a lot.
250,000 euros.
Oh wait, it
Oh,
has a
wait,
little
that-
click on it. It shows it in dollars. Man, I'm fake push.
I am Kate Bush. I am Kate Bush. What is that pose? Holy that's not a
That's right.
I cannot find this. 308
$1,800. Yeah.
per week.
Wow.
But that's due to Stranger Things yet again. Thanks to Stranger Things, Kate Bush was earning approximately that much.
Now I want to know like how much originally.
That's what I'm
So
trying
I'm trying to find it too.
It's like nobody cares about 1980s Kate Bush.
Nobody cares.
2000.
It wasn't. It probably wasn't.
We don't like 2023
Yeah.
Kate Bush.
It probably wasn't measurable, and that's why you can't find it. Because everything I show, it shows 40 million.
What
And
year
that-
was that
That net worth is just
season
like
for
not
that
correct.
episode?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I had one thing pop up that said before 2022.
It was. I think it was 2022.
Net worth.
In 2022.
Wow. They really don't have any record of her before 2022.
This is another conspiracy. She did not exist back.
They just created her. Kate Bush didn't exist. It was all AI.
And they put all these like fake videos that these took place in the 80s. These were popular in it. Yeah, no, Kate Bush, and it's not real.
Well, so she made $2.3 million off of Stranger Things in a year, and her net worth's $40 million. Then her net worth before that is $37.3.
That's not how that works. That's
Well,
not how that works. Her net worth is never up by like 40 million.
I'm just saying that net
worth is never.
There's also a very doctored photo of Michael Douglas.
Yeah,
on
but
that.
I'm saying if they're saying Stranger Things added 2.3 million to her net worth.
No, it didn't add.
I know it didn't add that, but I'm
It's one of those
just using
movies.
some kind of rough
Oh
estimate.
no, really?
Yeah, it was
Earnings in net worth is like
Yes, I know.
Did he look like
Because
that?
that
No, he looked.
No.
young all your assets to have immediate.
But it was a really good
funds
movie.
Immediately.
It's actually still not an accurate.
No, net worth is never accurate.
Oh no.
It's always like way over what you actually have.
And then you gotta think too, if people are buying like the other songs.
Yeah.
Back.
Net worth 1985, right there.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, that's just the same things.
All of
You
these.
gotta go to
it's the
you gotta
same
go to
things.
Wikipedia.
Dude, that encounter
Wikipedia.
that your net worth also takes in consideration, I think, your credit limits on stuff too.
Mhm.
So, like, what the bank will give you in money for not having money gets wrapped into that.
Let's say fish people.
Yeah. Fish people, director's cut, and 50 words for snow.
Cool.
Which is that 50 words for cocaine?
Upon its original release,
I would say.
Running Up That Hill reached number 3 on the UK singles chart and number 30 on the Billboard Hot 100.
All right.
Wait a minute. What does that say?
This is 2022 to present.
Wait a minute. On June 10th, 2022, Running Up That Hill reached number 2 in the UK singles charts, surpassing its peak of number 3. It was in 1985. It was the most popular track of the week in the UK, ahead of As It Was by Harry Styles, but a pre-existing chart rule penalized older songs that are streamed. It broke 3 UK chart records in the process, with 44 years since her last number 1, Wuthering Heights, in 1978. Bush surpassed Tom Jones's 42-year gap between number ones and replaced Cher as the oldest female solo chart-topping artist at 63 years and 11 months.
I don't think that should count because she recorded it at a different age.
And that is very true.
That is fucking
That is
horseshit.
very true.
Fucking
But it's like you say,
shit talk
they're
Miley.
tapping
It
into
is.
popularity.
It is. So was Cher 63? Yeah, no, I agree with you. I agree
As
with
old
you.
as because
If
Cher
Cher was
put
like
shit out.
62 when she recorded that
Yeah.
shit,
Well, I
then
guess
she
it's
deserves
a
to have that thing. We're not even talking about the. Is Cher in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Well, let's find out.
Yeah. She is
No.
not.
Cher is not.
How is Kate Bush in and Cher is not?
dire straight.
Let's riot. That's messed
We
up.
should. We should. We're gonna start picketing.
Sure.
Share.
So we're all gonna go to Cleveland tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Picket signs and
Well, we'll go next year.
we'll go next year. Yeah.
Yeah.
If Cher-
20. If Cher doesn't
get
get
there.
in 2020,
We're
we're starting now. We're starting now. Everybody that's listening, we are starting now. Share 2024 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And if she's not there, we're fucking shit up.
Everybody's
Yeah.
meeting up. Everybody that listens, we're fucking shit up.
Yeah.
We're
We're
gonna
fucking shit
smoke
up.
all of Willie's weed.
We are. We are. Cher and Snoop Dogg better be in 2024.
Yeah.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
why I got Dr. Dre and Eminem are in. We're the
Yeah,
fucking Snoop Dogg.
All I'm gonna say is if you're gonna put Eminem in there, you have to have Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, if you're gonna put Eminem in, then you got to do Doggy Style. It's gotta be Snoop Dogg. You got to.
I want Martha Stewart in there.
That would make sense. She made an album, right? William Shatner, he made a rock album.
Yeah.
So did Christopher Lee.
Well, yeah, Christopher Lee was in a full. Yeah, he was in a full death metal band.
Christopher Lee was?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you know he was old enough to.
I didn't know that.
Did you know he was old enough to watch the last public execution in France via guillotine?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
there.
publicly there.
Is
for
he the one that they were all like, oh, you have like a whole like occult collection and
Yeah.
say, yeah, okay.
He
he was also the fucking only person that met Tolkien. Too.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
the only person that was on in Lord of the Rings that met Tolkien.
Like,
Damn. I didn't know that.
I know too much about Christopher
Yeah.
Lee because he's Count Dooku.
Yeah, he's Count Dooku.
yeah.
That's where my love of him started.
Yeah.
No, I liked him in Dracula. When he played Dracula, I liked him.
I heard that was really good. I still haven't watched
he was,
that.
Yeah, he was really good in that.
Granted, add it to the list of shit I haven't watched.
Right.
Well then. What
Well,
further do we have to discuss about this?
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, rock and roll
Wait.
thingy
Yeah.
thingy flopper.
If Cher's not in it, Sunny's not going to be in it either.
No,
No.
no.
I wouldn't think.
Who?
Sonny. But
Sonny Bono.
no, S.O.
Okay. And then what? Still?
Yeah, Sonny and Cher's not in? That is
That's weird.
kind of
Sonny
fucked up that
Curtis?
Sonny and
No.
Cher's not in.
Sonny Woods?
You would think that Sonny and Cher would be in. Right?
Yeah.
So are those our three that we're rioting for next year if they're not in?
Well, I mean, Cher, is Madonna in?
Oh,
God.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
how the fuck do you spell Madonna?
Madonna.
All right.
I'm pretty sure Madonna's in there. No.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
2008.
Oh, how is Madonna in and Cher's not?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Because what have we discussed for the last 10 minutes? It is all about popularity.
Yeah, but say 10, but I'm thinking hour and a half.
Well, we the whole hour and a half we basically said it without saying it. We said it in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
This whole thing is all based around money and popularity.
Yeah, but Cher made money.
Yeah, but did she pay people or have her management pay people to get in?
So
I
she
guess
was in one bad movie with the fucking weird faced kid. You know?
Oh, no, Mask. Mask. That movie was
Wait,
better
hold
than
on.
Mask.
Did you ever watch
God,
Cherry?
that's hideous.
You know what I'm talking
What
about?
is it?
Cherry?
No.
Oh,
I've heard of
that was way worse than Mask.
Mask. Yeah.
Eric
with the one
Stoltz.
weird, with the one weird faced kid. That kid. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
That's Eric Stoltz, man.
What the fuck is that?
Click on the picture side by side.
That's the chick from Jurassic
Where?
Park.
Side by side, right there. Yeah, no, that's him, and that's him with makeup.
That's fucked up.
What'd you say about Jurassic Park?
Go down. There's a picture of him next to the chick from Jurassic Park. Go up. Rocky and Diana.
Oh, there.
That's the chick from Jurassic Park.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It is. What else is she in?
Share?
Laura Dern.
That's not
Laura
him.
Dern,
That's
she's
a dinosaur.
That's not him. That's a
He's in the
velociraptor.
David Lynch movies.
Is she in
Yeah,
the
David Lynch loves her.
movies? Okay. How did we just go from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to fucking Laura Dern movies? Share.
It's called the Holdo maneuver.
Yeah.
It is. She was in Star Wars.
The Holdo maneuver.
She's Holdo.
Yeah.
Admiral Holdo.
She's
She is. She's
even I realized that.
Yeah, she is. I was like, holy wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, she is. She's in Star Wars.
And Little Fockers.
Little Fockers.
Fun fact about that movie: did you know in order for them to meet the Fockers, they had to find an actual family with the last name of Fockers
Really?
because no studio or companies would actually produce it or put money into it because of how much it sounded like fuckers.
Mm.
So, was she ever in a movie with Matthew Perry?
Too soon. Too soon.
Is it too soon though?
Fuck 'em.
I mean, it's not too soon. I mean, you got to throw friends out there, right?
Wait, was she in?
Was she in a? She was. Was she engaged to Matthew Perry?
Yes.
No.
Maybe.
No.
I was like, I don't know.
Who was Matthew Perry engaged to?
Molly
Oh,
Hurwitz.
okay.
Is Matthew Perry in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I'll answer that without
Pick it up.
What about Chandler? Is the Rembrandts the band that sings the song?
I hope not.
They better not be. Can you spell that? Rembrandt?
Rem?
R-E-M. Yeah.
Brants.
D. D-T-S.
DTS? All right.
No, good.
Type in friends. Just type in friends. That's not how you spell friends. E-I-E-I. And
Hey, I'm typing fast, you fucking.
no, it's
cunt.
I-E. Sorry, it's I-E.
God damn it. You
There you
fucking
go.
cunt.
Hey, you followed my lead.
I did.
Okay, it's not on there. All right. Who's the band that sings 500 Miles?
Oh,
I would
What?
500 miles.
and I would walk.
Who's that band?
The
Proclaimers. Are they in? They're
Oh,
not.
I accidentally closed that fucking window.
Oh, what a
Never
dick
know.
move.
I don't think they're in there.
No, not the Reclaimers. It's the Proclaimers.
Proclaimers. That's what it was.
About
The Procreators. Okay. They're not in.
No.
All right.
What about
Just-
Counting Crows?
No, they're not in. There's no way.
Have to be.
No, there's no way.
Oh, there's not.
Yeah, they're not.
That's crazy. That's
Wallflowers.
weird to me.
Wallflowers.
Wallflowers.
One word, yeah.
Yeah, one word.
Okay.
Wait, no. Tom Petty next. Tom Petty. has
Tom
to be
Petty's
there.
in. Tom
Yeah.
Petty's in. Tom Petty has to be in.
Tom
Yeah,
Petty and the
okay.
Heartbreakers.
Yeah, 2022.
202.
2002. What about Sugar Ray?
There's absolutely no way.
You're fucking reaching now.
Is it REY?
Yeah, R-A-Y.
You know what?
It was.
Fuck
At
that.
this fucking point.
Milli Vanilli. Does Milli Vanilli? No, they're not in there.
I was like, now y'all are stretching with
Who's
my
the one
ass.
who sings, I'm too sexy for my shirt.
Right Said Fred.
Right said Fred.
Is Right Said Fred? What about Vanilla Ice?
Too sexy.
Right Said Fred.
So,
Too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy it hurt. What about Vanilla Ice? Is he in? He's probably not.
Vanilla.
Vanilla.
I can't fucking spell, okay?
He's not in either. Anybody else got absurd fucking bands you want to throw? Come on, Brad. You got to have one out there.
I got
Black Sabbath is in, right? Okay.
I believe
Iron Maiden? Is Iron Maiden in?
Yeah, I think they are. Or I might be thinking of that one.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, they have to be in.
Who's the band that sang the Macarena?
Fuck. I don't even know the name of that band.
I don't.
How do you even spell the Macarena?
Yeah, Levi's had trouble spelling the.
I
So-
actually. Spell macaroni.
No, so close.
We're not even doing that.
What about the Los Del Rio?
Yeah, there you go.
You're not the Los Lonely's boys.
Oh, no.
What?
Do that his first. What is it?
Los Del Rio. No.
Los Lonely Boys. No, L-O-S. Lonely Boys.
This one's more serious. Do you think Selena would be on there?
Kyle?
Yeah, no, I wish. No.
Catwoman? You think Catwoman's on there?
Yeah.
I think she is, right?
Huh?
I think she's in.
E-N.
EN?
Yeah.
2 M's?
No, just one N and an A. Salinas.
Is that right?
No, she's not.
Is that right? I don't think that's right, is it?
Selena?
Which Selena? Because right now
Not
only
Gomez.
Gomez is popping up.
Just hit enter.
Quintanilla.
Yeah, no, that's the right spelling. Yeah,
Well, that sucks. She should be on there too.
she's not in there. She should be. She should be. Yeah, definitely. What's the other? What about Celine Dion?
Oh, I hope not. Come on.
Spell that.
No, she does put on a really good show. Celine Dion is really fantastic.
That's all I got.
Well,
That's all I got.
in Vegas, yeah, I haven't seen her in Vegas. I saw her in Indy, but she was great.
No.
Okay. All right. That makes sense.
Yes, I did spell it correct. I
That
made
tracks.
sure.
That tracks. That tracks for sure. Is there anything else absurd?
I can't think of it. I just threw out everything I had in my arsenal. I don't.
John Leguizamo.
Yeah.
Is John Stamos? Is John Stamos in? Dude, that would be awesome if he was in as part of the Beach Boys. Oh, so what did you say?
John was
Yeah.
He's not even a singer.
I was like, I didn't know about.
You ever seen that? That's what you're talking about, right?
no the guy. I don't know if he was in Moulin Rouge or not.
Ewan McGregor was in Moulin Rouge.
Yeah.
Sang.
Oh yeah, he's in really. Oh, see if he's on there.
See if Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But Obi-Wan Kenobi's in the.
It is.
Yeah, he's not. All right.
No.
So,
Yeah, that guy's in Moulin Rouge.
what guy? Is he?
Yeah,
I didn't know
this
that.
is one of the little. Like,
It's like Justin Timberlake or Britney Spears. Has it been 25 years?
No.
You don't think so?
It has, in fact, been
I think it's been 25 years.
95. Or what did they start in 96?
I thought it was like 98.
No, that was like 95, man.
No one
Yeah.
Britney Spears.
What has it been 25 years since she's been in?
Been 85 years.
TIMBER.
2000s, 1990s, and 2000s. Teen pop. I don't know when her first
96.
99, 98.
Okay,
Oh, shit.
So it's been exactly 25 years.
25
so
years.
she's probably next up.
4 days and a year
She's
before my
next-
birthday.
She's next year.
Especially since all this different stuff. She just released that book and everything.
Right.
They're probably
Yeah.
already got her like set.
Yeah. It'll be her and Cher next year.
Share.
Her and Cher. What's Justin Timberlake? NSYNC.
NSYNC.
Oh my God, NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. You think they'll have a whole fucking?
Do you think Justin
Team.
Bieber's on there?
Justin Bieber.
Just- there's no way.
I was like, that's not even old enough yet. No,
You think they'll have like a whole boy band session?
That would be horrible. Yeah. It's like wall to wall.
I didn't say it wouldn't be horrible. I just said, do you think they'll have one?
It's like wall to wall, just like the little NSYNC and Backstreet Boys.
And O Town and
Oh, Spice Girl. No, they're not going to be on that. O Town, yeah.
O Town
Negative on the Spice Girls.
and what's the other?
98
98 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Boys
Puff
to
New
Seven.
Kids on the Block.
Yeah. Oh, I'm surprised they're not on there.
Matchbox 20. They're not on there.
I doubt
I
it.
don't think that's old enough.
I mean, if you had a slash, it's definitely not on there.
It's yeah. They're not on there. No Doubt. What about No Doubt? Bush. Everybody loves
We
Bush.
got like a fucking hour of
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fuck 'em, who cares?
At least we're talking about shit while we're doing it, I guess. But all right, so where are we at? How much time are we at?
Hour 22.
All right. Anybody got anything else to talk about?
I just want to say I really enjoy Foo Fighters and fuck that guy. I'm going to go home and listen to them.
I'm gonna listen to Foo Fighters nonstop. I'm gonna listen to Nirvana, but I'm gonna turn the bass all the way down because I know that Chris Novoselic was the one that really
Oh,
killed
no.
Kurt Cobain. So
He's like the nicest out of all.
he's like the nicest guy.
That's why you would expect it.
No, that's true. I do it.
Pat Smear. That would be the one that killed everybody.
That's a name I don't know.
Yeah, he's a guitar player. He's in Foo Fighters. He's the guy that was in Nirvana and Foo Fighters. It wasn't
No,
just
just like Dave Grohl.
It
So
wasn't-
what I'm hearing is there's more creep.
it wasn't
fact that
just Dave Grohl. Pat Smear was in both.
All right,
too.
so I'll take it back. Courtney Love, it wasn't her. It was Pat Smear.
It was Pat Smear. So, all right. Anybody got anything else for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
No. Besides the fact it's still not the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame anymore.
All right.
No.
Well,
The Rap and Roll Hall of Fame.
the Rap and Roll Hall of Fame. So we're going to wrap up this episode. I'd like to thank Rob for joining us
You're
tonight.
welcome.
And we had fun. It might not come across that way on tape. I don't fucking know. But we had a blast tonight. So at least I did. So
I did too until we got to like talking about the Beatles and
yeah, how much I hate the Beatles.
I just don't get it.
and
I just don't get it.
And
You fight
the
the
Doors.
Doors,
Yeah, the Doors. So
After this, we're gonna have a fist fight in the
Out and about
in the parking lot.
parking
I'm
lot.
gonna meet you out at the fucking bike racks, bitch.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, so this has been another episode of Pints and Pages, and I'm Nick.
I'm Brad.
I'm Levi.
And again, I'd like to thank Rob from the Logan Sport Music Scene. If you're not following his page, please do so.
Thanks.
He puts up great content. It's fantastic. I love that he puts pictures and videos and follows bands, and it's enjoyable stuff. So if you're not following him on Facebook, you should be. And we're gonna go ahead and call it an evening. So thank you guys for listening.